So this is the approach. I treat other areas, but I do a lot of spine stuff, and so this is the same approach that I really use in any type of area. Choose an anchor. Um, the ODI, again, a couple things. One, I do a lot of gait analysis and movement analysis, but then bringing that down to something like how long can you sit for, how long can you stand for, things like that. Looking at maybe I'm overloading them. I classically see this in some areas like decompression, exercise therapy. You can always add more, and it can actually be pretty rapid, right? Um, we see this even in the healthy population, where our earlier studies on exercise therapy, that progression is really rapid because there's an accommodation effect, right? And yeah, we can overdo it, but the good news is, and I talk about this like the Transtheoretical Model of behavior change, like very popular in smoking cessation, where I fell off the wagon. You can get back on and enter at these different areas. You don't have to start from scratch, especially we've already done some of the rapport building things. So small changes, minute changes, and figure out which one's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. The knee OA. So this is an area that I'm really trying to do more in, and one of my uh, uh, goals in life is to reduce, surgeries and in particular joint replacements. And so I want to see these people earlier because there is again something referred to as limitation of matter, and that we're going to be limited in how far we're going to get someone. So the sooner that we can get someone, think about that in terms of hitting plateaus and maximal medical benefit. But so a WOMAC is obviously going to be a really good one. Reactivity and sensitization. That's actually pretty easy. Like I have stuff that works really, really well. You can give them some stuff at home, like topicals. I love the stop pain again because it has the menthol. It also has the MSM. And we could talk about nutrition at a later date, but there are some really, really cool and unique things that can affect that, but then start to think about, what is going to support that. And so some really simple changes is kind of, again, looking at the biomechanics and figuring out that, yeah, I get your pain is reduced, but you're not, going to be running upstairs anytime soon. Like we've got some work to do prior to that. And that, that's going to reduce the flare-ups. It's going to reduce um, the roller coaster kind of effect that we see.